We're diving headfirst into a fascinating research paper from the brilliant minds over at Meta AI Research. They call it Segment Anything.
Catchy title.
Right. And it's more than just a catchy title. They've actually created something pretty remarkable. A model called SAM, short for Segment Anything model.
And what makes SAM so fascinating, so different from what's come before, is its versatility.
You're telling me it's like, imagine showing a picture to a kid and they can immediately pick out all the different objects in it, even if they've never seen that picture before. That's kind of what Sam can do with images.
It really highlights how this segment anything approach is pushing the boundaries of what we thought was possible with computer vision. It's a model that can generalize its knowledge to new situations, new objects, things it's never encountered before.
It's mind-blowing. So how did they do it? Well, the paper lays out Sam's capabilities in three main parts. First, they went big. Instead of limiting it to identifying specific things like, say, cats or trees, they went broad. They basically said, let's segment anything and everything.
They call it promptable segmentation. You just give Sam a prompt. Could be something as simple as a click on an object or maybe drawing a quick box around it.
And Sam takes it from there.
Exactly. It's like a gentle nudge in the right direction instead of bombarding the model with all these rigid rules. Because let's be honest, the real world, it's messy, it's unpredictable, it throws curveballs all the time.
And to handle all that, to make sense of it all, you need a model that's, well, up to the task. And that brings us to the second ingredient, the model design itself.
Sam is built to be fast, adaptable, and, here's the kicker, ambiguity aware.
Ambiguity aware. So what does that even mean?
Well, think about it this way. If there's uncertainty, like is that a shirt or the person wearing the shirt, Sam can actually predict multiple possibilities, multiple segmentations.
It's like it's thinking out loud, considering all the options. And the paper says it does all of this crazy fast, almost in real time.
Exactly. But there's a catch, and this is a big one. To achieve this level of performance, to get Sam to be this smart, the researchers needed data. And I'm talking a mountain of data, more than any existing data set out there.
Way easier said than done, right?
Well, absolutely. But they found a way. They built a data engine.
A data engine sounds intense.
It is. This thing combines the brain power of human annotators with SAM itself to create this massive data set. Get this, over 1 billion labeled images.
1 billion, you're kidding. Okay, we got to unpack that. How do you even begin to build a data engine like that? Okay, so we've got this data engine, this monster data set, but how does it actually work? It sounds, I don't know, kind of sci-fi.
It's more elegant than you might think. Picture this. A team of human annotators carefully labeling images, right? But they've got Sam by their side, like this super-powered assistant.
Okay, so it's not just humans going through a billion pictures one by one.
Nope. Think of it like those click to prove you're not a robot tests online. But instead of just proving your humanity, you're actually teaching Sam to see the world, object by object.
So they're working together, humans and AI, to build this massive data set.
Exactly. And as Sam gets better at segmenting, it speeds things up for the human annotators.
Yeah.
More efficient all around. Humans and AI, it's a beautiful thing.
Love a good team up, especially when it comes to AI. But it doesn't stop there, right? This data engine, there's more to it.
You're right. There's a whole evolution here. The next stage, they call it semi-automatic. Sam steps up its game even more. It can automatically segment the easier stuff, like a cat on a couch. Pretty straightforward. But that lets the human experts focus on the trickier stuff.
Makes sense. Free up the humans for the real brain teasers.
Exactly. It's those complex images, the ones that really make you think about context, relationships between objects. Those are the ones that help Sam level up.
So each stage of this data engine, it's like refining Sam's abilities, making it smarter, more adaptable. But I'm guessing at some point, the training wheels have to come off.
You got it. That brings us to the final stage, fully automatic. Sam goes solo, a segmentation master. It churns through those millions of images, no hand-holding needed.
That is wild. Creating these precise segmentations all on its own, that's next-level stuff.
It really shows the power of this new way of doing image segmentation, combining a flexible model architecture with this incredibly smart data engine. The team at Meta, they've made a real breakthrough here.
So we've got this incredibly powerful model that can understand and segment images almost like we do. But the big question is, what does it all mean? Like, what's the real-world impact of all this for you, for me, for everyone?
Well, that's the exciting part. The applications are incredibly broad. Just imagine robots that can navigate complex environments, really understand the objects around them and interact in a more intuitive way.
Right. Or what about augmented reality?
Oh, absolutely. SAM could be huge for AR, blending those virtual objects seamlessly with the real world. I mean, the experiences we could create, it'd be like nothing we've ever seen before.
Straight out of sci-fi, really.
Yeah.
But okay, beyond those cool futuristic applications, there are those practical uses, the ones that can make a difference right now. We talked about self-driving cars, medical imaging, but what else can this thing do?
Well, let's stick with medicine for a second, because the potential there is huge.
Hmm.
Imagine Sam analyzing those medical images, but with incredible precision. Doctors could detect diseases earlier, make more accurate diagnoses.
It could revolutionize healthcare, really.
Right. Better diagnoses, more effective treatments. It could lead to healthier lives for so many people.
That's incredible. And I mean, what about other fields? Manufacturing, agriculture. Could SAM help there too?
Absolutely. In manufacturing, think quality control, identifying those tiny defects that slip past human inspectors. And in agriculture, imagine SAM-powered drones monitoring crops, telling farmers which areas need more water, more fertilizer.
Wow, talk about making things more efficient. It feels like the possibilities are endless. But, and I think this is important to bring up with any new technology, especially one this powerful, we've got to talk about the potential downsides. What are the challenges we need to keep in mind as this technology keeps evolving?
You're right, and it's something researchers and developers are really focused on. A big one, and this is true for a lot of AI, is bias. The potential for bias in the data that trains these models. If we're not careful, we could end up with systems that reinforce existing societal biases and that can have real-world consequences.
So transparency is key, accountability too, making sure these models are developed and used responsibly and ethically.
100%. We need to be having these conversations, open and honest conversations about the risks and the benefits. Everyone needs to be involved. And we need clear guidelines, regulations even, to make sure that SAM and models like it are used for good, promoting fairness and equity to make sure everyone benefits.
Couldn't agree more. It's clear that SAM is a huge step forward for computer vision. It has the potential to change so many industries, so many aspects of our lives. But like any powerful tool, it's up to us to use it wisely, ethically.
Absolutely. It's a really exciting time to be working in this field. I'm optimistic about the future. I really am. With careful planning, thoughtful consideration, I think SAM and technologies like it have the power to make a real positive impact on the world.
It's inspiring, really.
Yeah.
Well, this has been an incredible deep dive into the world of image segmentation and, of course, the amazing capabilities of the Segment Anything model. A huge thank you to our expert for joining us today, sharing your expertise with us.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
And to all of you listening, keep exploring, keep asking questions, keep imagining the possibilities. The future of technology, it's in all of our hands, and it's up to all of us to shape it responsibly. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive, and until next time, stay curious.